We are back for week 2 in the Supercar series. As drivers are already on the track, getting ready to put down 2 laps of qualifying. As we see the number 1 Caleb on the track. We have 12 turns on this road course at Winton. There's a few straightaways on this track, so you gotta be able to hit these brake zones at the right time because you will overshoot the turn. As he crosses the stripe and gets ready for his first lap. We'll see what type of lap time he can put together as he goes around turn 3 and turn 4. As this week is double the points because we have 2 sprint races, so the drivers have an opportunity to gain some serious points in these next 2 races. These races are short, 20 laps, no pit stops. It's a straight sprint. Around turn 12. What type of lap time will Caleb put together? And it's Juan Fangio with the fastest time so far. Justin Chris second on the board. Rhett Sawyer third. Justin Reside fourth. Gonzalez fifth. Can Fangio hold on to this time? Goes around turn 7, 8, and 9. Juan Fangio currently 6 in points. This will be big for him if he can stay on the pole here. He goes around the last turn. And it's Tom Krieg on the pole from Lost City Racing. Juan Fangio second, 2 Lost City cars, 1 and 2. Tyler Rogalowski third, Low Fuel Racing fourth is Rhett Sawyer. Fifth, Justin Reside. Sixth, Adam Jones. Seventh, DJ Hume. Eighth, Justin Chris. Ninth, Berto Demora. And Lotus Lee rounds out your top 10. But Tom Krieg lays down a great second lap. 1 minute, 21 seconds, .136. 1/10 faster than Juan Fangio. And the 77 win this race. He is currently 12th in points. So we will see what the race one, what outcome we'll get in race one. I'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the race. Are underway. 20-lap sprint race at Winton as they're side by side for the lead. Juan Fangio, Tom Creek, 1 and 2. Juan Fangio in the lead. Tom Creek holds on to second. Rhett Sawyer in third. Right behind him is a 13. He loses a position on the start of the race. Adam Jones in fourth. Justin Reside and DJ Hugh going at it. This is for 6. Lotus Lee up to 8. Inside, trying to make the pass on the 499. Juan Fangio still in the lead. Tom Creek second, Rhett Sawyer third. O'Brien moves up a position. He's trying to battle his teammate. As they're side by side going around the turn. It's only 20 laps, so there is no time to waste. But Fangio and Krieg lead the way right now. It's actually a pretty clean start to this race. There was a lot of traffic to start, but we're now all single file. But Fangio seems to be extending his lead on the 77. As he is definitely pulling away from the 77. Right behind the 77 is the 32 and the 13. Where are you going to want to make the passes on this track? There's a few small straightaways. But you have to be careful because you're going into the turn carrying a ton of momentum. If you don't hit that brake zone the way you should, you're going to run right off the track. There's Adam Jones in 5th. DJ Hume in 6th. We go a little farther back. There's Bernard Demora, currently in the top 10. Good run for him so far. Tyler Commander in 14th. Zoom in 18th. Want to be in the top 20 to score some points. Marco Swift towards the end of the field. It's possible he had a bad start to this race. There was a ton of traffic early. But Juan Fangio in the lead, and he has the fastest lap of this race so far. He started second, but he took advantage on that and started the race and took the lead and has not looked back. He's already has a 1 second lead on the 77. Can the 77 hold on to second place? Sawyer all over the 77. But can he find an opening to get by? And if they battle for second, Alfonso is definitely going to pull away even more. As we are already starting to get close to the halfway point of this race. It's a quick 20-lap sprint. There's Adam Jones still in fifth. Behind him is DJ Hill. Justin Leeside in seventh. Curtis Lee having a good run in eighth. Justin Chris as well. He is currently in ninth. And Berto still holding on to 10th. Well, Juan Fangio starting to run away with this thing, up 2 seconds. And he has a ton of speed. The track temperature is 108 with no wind, 1 to 2 mile an hour wind. That second, third, and fourth, man, they're very close. I mean, one mistake by any of these. And talking about that, 48 gets wide on the turn. Or was that the 13? That was the 13 that got wide on the turn. He lost a little ground to Brett Sawyer. Tires are definitely starting to wear a little bit. Let's ride on board the 77. On to second. Juan Fangio still the leader. As we're about to get to the halfway point of this race. Second, Tom Krieg. Third, Brett Sawyer. Tyler in fourth. Adam Jones fifth. James sixth. Justin Reside 7th. Lotus Lee in 8th. Justin Chris in 9th. And Berto Demora still running in 10th, solid run. As we are in a halfway point of this race. We'll continue going up to 15. There's the number 15, Bryson in 11. Caleb in 12. Gonzalez in 13. Tyler Commander, 14th. And O'Brien in 15th. Behind him is Kimon in 16th. But Juan Fangio took the lead and has not looked back. It continues to pull away from the 77. 3-second lead. Unless he makes a mistake, he will not lose this race. Right now, the race is for second place between Rhett Sawyer and the 77. Rhett's trying to find an opening. He's going to have to find the right time to make this pass. Right behind him is Tyler, so he has to worry about passing the 77 and has to worry about the 13. You don't want to make a mistake towards this part of the race. Lost City Racing having a good race so far, running 1 and 2. And it's 6 because DJ Hume is in 6 of it. All 3 cars are in the top 10 as well for Low Fuel Racing and Northern Lights Racing. So these teams, they might be going at it all season long unless some of these other teams can show that they could run consistently every week. But Juan Fangio is running away with this thing, almost 4-second lead. He has no traffic up ahead. It's a short race, so he's not going to see no traffic. He's in clean air. He's hitting his marks. He has the fastest lap in this race. As we're going to have 8 laps to go this time by. This is a double points week. So can Fangio have this performance again tomorrow? As we will be racing at 10:30. Then 10:30 a.m. is race start time for race 2. This series, you can have all types of racing, endurance racing, sprint racing like we are today. We'll have a normal race where there's just 1 stop. Endurance races will have 2 stops. Sprint races have no stops. So it's going to be all types of racing formats. Brett Sawyer still in third. But you can see there's Tyler, Adam, and Hume right behind him. And it seems like he is losing a little ground on the 77. As we have 7 to go. And the 77 Krieg has definitely pulled away from Sawyer. Juan Fangio's just racing by himself. He's been on rails this whole race. Almost a 4.5 second lead. Not many more laps to go. Tyler still in fourth, Adam Jones fifth. Marco Swift moves up in the position. Don't want to be the bottom 3, man. That hurts the teams. They get hit with fees for finishing in the bottom 3. That definitely hurts the pockets. Right now, those bottom 3, some say Marco Swift and Otto. Otto is not on the team. As we see Cordell Walker move up a position. Is up to 18, Douglas to 19. He's down 2 positions from the start of the race, so he seems to be slowing down. Fangio continues to extend the lead. This is a big boost for him and the team. He's definitely going to move up in the standings after this race. And if he could put another performance like that, he might be contending for the points lead. Krieg still in second. Brett Sawyer still in third. Brett Sawyer holding on to the podium. Right behind Brett is the 13, Tyler. Tyler's currently 10th in points. Adam Jones is 3rd in points. DJ didn't have a great first race, so this is good for him. He definitely needs these type of points today. Get a nice top 10 finish. As Fangio goes around the final turn. We have 3 laps to go. It's been lights out all race. Almost a 5-second lead. And that's what you have to do when you get to a track that you know you're very strong at. You have to capitalize, because you don't know what you're gonna get next week, or what type of track you're on. You know, how will your setup handle on that track? So you got to get the wins while you can. It's definitely difficult to win in this league, so you got to take advantage of it. You also have to enjoy the victories when they come. There's some drivers that won and haven't seen victory lane in a few seasons. 2 laps to go. And Krieg is still holding on to 2nd. Brett Sawyer in 3rd. Can Brett find any little opening? Maybe make a pass here in these next 2 laps. Well, Brett has pulled away from the 13, so it's only between the 77 and the 13. It gets a little wide on that turn there. Definitely loses a little ground. As we get ready to go around the last 2 turns. White flag waves, and this is the last lap of the race. Fangio with almost a 6-second lead. He just wants to hit his marks these last few turns. Get his first win of the season. Great run today. Can he replicate this tomorrow? He goes around turn 10. Just 2 more turns. Hits the straightaway. Juan Fangio wins at Winton. Tom Krieg in second and Rhett Sawyer in third. Those three drivers are on the podium in the first race out of two. Great run by the 500. That's what you need to do. He definitely made a statement today. You definitely want to have a good qualifying run. It gives you a chance at least to get a top 10 finish. And we had a cool track today. Barely any wind. I mean, it was a perfect track for racing. Plenty of grip today. But a good points day for Juan Fangio. You got to take advantage of these double point weeks. We have a few of them on the schedule. I want to say there's like 4 weeks where we have 2 sprint races that week, and those weeks you definitely need to take advantage. It will give you a big boost in the standings. But congrats to Lost City Racing in their first win of the season in the Supercars. Up next is the ARCA at Dover, the Monster Mile. That should be great. But like always, thank you for supporting the stream and supporting the league. I will see you guys next time.